why they want to silence
Mm-hmm.
Minister Farrakhan, and they want to throw that we are having hate speech when it's never hate speech, when it's not.
Right.
You can't be anti-Semitic when the Semitic when we are the Semitic people, when we are the same people that who they want to be.
Mm-hmm.
That's our birthright.
That's our birthright.
So if that's truly our birthright, there's no hate involved.
It's not.
How did this message get so misconstrued?
When we came back to claim it.
Right.
When we woke up and we came back to claim. If you steal my bicycle when we were 6 years old, and you riding around the hood with my bike,
right.
and now I'm 12, and I understand.
I want my bike
I
back.
want my bike back, man. Now you gonna kick up dust.
Right. Facts.
You
Right.
understand what I'm
And
saying?
I'm brolic enough to get my bike
Exactly.
back.
I know some techniques now. I want my bike back.
Right.
I'm coming to get my bike. You're gonna kick up dust. You might even have enough prowess and cockiness and
Right.
wherewithal because you've been riding my bike around. You made connections now
Right.
and convince other people that that's your
Now
bike.
you got a couple of bikes. You got a whole gang. You got a
Exactly.
bike gang, and I'm over here walking.
Walk it right around. So now when I go get my bike back, yeah, you done painted the bike. You done put some new wheels on it. It really don't even look like
It
my
don't
bike.
look like
but I
my
know that's
bike
my
no
bike.
more. Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So now I'm waking up and I'm like, bro, I need my bike back.
Right.
For real.
Right.
How do you know that's your bike? Simply because there's documents here. There's scripture
Paperwork.
here. There's receipts here. You understand what I'm saying? They're showing and proving that that's my bike, and I'm here to claim it, man.
Right.
You have to give it back. So when you start hearing songs like Michael Jackson, "Hype Me, Kite Me," and blah 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 blah,
Right.
nah, you can't say that.
You can't say that.
When you hear
hate speech.
Puffy talking about getting paid or getting like the Hebrew,
Right.
You
And they
understand?
want to mute the
They
the
want
Hebrew.
to mute that.
Right.
You understand what I'm
Even
saying?
though we the true Hebrews.
Exactly. So we can't even tell the truth.
So now you hear the truth that Nick Cannon said, because we the true Hebrews. And he got fired for speaking that. But now I'm about to show you a video of a rabbi by the name of Rabbi Ben Yehuda, who goes on a radio talk show and confesses that the transatlantic slave trade that's in Deuteronomy 28, that's in Deuteronomy chapter 28, in fact, is prophetic to the blacks in America today. Listen to it.
Which have cited much controversy in our modern time, questioning the number of who died and how many died and all that. I don't want to go there and rehash all that. What I want to talk about concerning the Jewish Holocaust as we know today, as far as your study, what prophecy in Scripture would you bring forth in particular if one was to ask you, is that particular Holocaust Bible prophecy as far as what happened in Germany? Is that Bible prophecy? Is that more so something more so political?
Well, I know that there's a lot of politics behind it, but I would also say that you could say that there are prophecies in regards to this as well. The one that I would cite that sticks out in my mind the most is the prophecy in Deuteronomy chapter 28. Many people would say, well, that's not a prophecy. That's just Moses telling what would happen to Israel if they disobeyed the Torah, if they walked away from the covenant of God. Well, yeah, exactly. And so in essence, that would be a prophecy because he's saying if you do walk away, this is going to happen. It's prophesied that these things will happen. And so if you read carefully Deuteronomy chapter 28, it's very blunt. It's very grisly. It's not a pretty picture at all of what would happen to the children of Israel if they forsook the Torah, if they forsook the covenant of God. And through the Holocaust, we see that everything that is listed and everything that was mentioned in Deuteronomy 28 happened to the Jewish people in the Holocaust. But not only that, I'll go on even further to say this, that the slave trade is actually connected to Deuteronomy 28 because the majority of the slaves that were brought to the Caribbean islands and brought to the Americas were Ibu people, were people of Hebrew and Hebraic Israelite descent, if you will. And so if you read Deuteronomy chapter 28, it matches perfectly what happened to the Hebrew slaves, the black Hebrew slaves, during the slave trade. It just matches it perfectly.
Oh, back up now. I think we just rung a bell here. Hold up now.
Okay.
Hold up. Hold the presses.
Okay.
Hold up. I hope everyone is listening to this. This is you about to rock some boats now, Ben Yehuda there. Hold up now. Listen to what he's saying here. So you are saying that there's a great chance, or more so, that the black people that links directly to the slave trade are from the lost tribes of Israel. Is that what you're saying here, sir?
Yes, I am.